Hi everyone, this is our business project plan for international expansion of a fast food chain, and our client is going to be Jollibee Food Corporation JFC. Our team UniqCom consists of 5 members: Luis Manuel, Peyu, Hannah, Yusi, and Yuan David. In this presentation, I'm going to be talking about the requirement of successful internationalization, firm-specific advantages, location and operational choices, organizational structure, and proposal. And we're going to start off with the requirement of successful internationalization. We classify the successful factors into 4 categories. The first one is entrepreneur. In Jollibee's case, Tony was born in China, had an overseas Chinese education, and took Taiwanese courses in the Philippines. This made him have more advantage in exploring the Asian market. He learned how to use the American marketing concept and applied it in Asia. The second is network. JFC found that having a joint venture or cooperating with existing brands is the best and easiest way to enter the market and internationalize their brands. The third is product or service. Jollibee clearly knows how the food taste is different depending on the country and produce accordingly for their customers. The last one is industry, which is an external factor that usually cannot be controlled by a company. As a result, the entrepreneur usually utilize their network and product or service to make the company more competitive in one industry. Firm-specific advantages contains vision to growth and location and local understanding. As a brand, Jollibee has a history to expand to a new location with a change in menu in order to please their local customers. Know-how for new locations and stores. Jollibee has learned to enter new markets with different brands, and customization is the key to expansion. Global talent. A great group of expats and global directors take the organization to a new level of management. Economies of scale. As a global company, Jollibee could integrate the supply chain for all brands and business units in economies of scale to maximize profit. Location choices. This graph shows how the fast food industry market will grow by the year 2027 and in which regions. This is the perfect explanation to why and where Jollibee should expand: North America, Europe, and Asia. Moving on to a new graph, you can see here the percentage of people from different countries in Asia that dine outside at least once a week. We would continue opening more chains in Asia, as well as expanding to the US, since it's known that America is a fast food capital. Most Americans eat fast food at least 1 to 3 times a week. Add to that, people from the age 20 to 39 eat fast food on any given day. Moving on, we would be opening coffee shops in Europe. Hungry to grow its business across the globe, Jollibee has done the unthinkable. The acquisition of the coffee bean and tea leaf brand will be Jollibee's largest and most multinational business so far, with business presence in 27 countries. This acquisition puts it as the second biggest business and will account for 14% of worldwide system sales. Next, operational choices. Decreasing the risk of entering new markets using equity modes is easier because those existing brands already know the local knowledge. After a while of collaborating with these brands, the company can try to do non-equity modes to explore more possibilities for the brand. Now, organizational structure. This graph shows the old organizational structure that is generating friction and rivalry between the Philippines and the international divisions. As a result, a new organizational structure is formed. We suggest to merge the Philippine operations with the international operations, keeping all other divisions the same. The new worldwide operations will be splitted by brands and will let the knowledge transfer flow smoothly. Last but not least, the proposal. Based on location analysis and location advantage, the decision is to expand to the US, Asia, and Europe. In some countries, Jollibee is already known and popular. Where is it possible to find joint ventures, those that will be utilized, but so that the control remains in Jollibee's hands? Transnational, to gain scale of economics; multi-domestic, to take advantage of local responsiveness. For example, local menus, access to knowledge and resources, inter-firm relationship, organizational learning, and importing experienced internationalists. New organizational structure is to avoid the conflict between international and the Philippine organization. Forerunner in new technology. Value added, strong customer focus, conveyor belts, and e-commerce store. Strengthen the 5 F's, which are friendliness, flavor food, fun atmosphere, flexibility in catering to customers' needs, and a focus on families. On a side note, we decided to add a couple of suggestions ourselves. We all suffered from a pandemic that affected the entire world. Customers could not dine in. The maximum capacity of people was reduced by more than 50% indoor. As a result, applying the technology into a restaurant might become a new revolution to conquer these problems. We would like to recommend that Jollibee could develop a Sky restaurant in some of its branches so that the number of workers could decrease to 1 or 2 people. Customers will order their food through self-ordering machine, and then the order will be sent to a computer and command the machines to cook their dish. Once the dish has been done, it can be conveyed through a conveyor belt directly to the customers. With this way, the quality of the food can be controlled. Also, if the computer is equipped with AI, the productivity may even become more efficient. During the pandemic, the Sky restaurant can keep a social distance and make the restaurant hygiene. Also, as an international fast food company, Jollibee could think about what more value can they bring to their customers from each brand. To create customer value, we could start with technology or new operational model, such as selling food with vacuum package or KiwiBot, which is a robot delivery. That would be all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.